Okay, what's up? We're back here again, and actually I have not done a video on this car in probably years or so. I did have it in my last one, but I didn't do anything with it. So throughout the years, I've been trying to figure out why this car just keeps on messing up. It's always revolved around the transmission. And I think we came to the conclusion that it is the transmission. It's the whole reason we keep on breaking everything. Because now I think I broke a flywheel. This engine doesn't have the power to keep up with the transmission that's in it. We're going to be working on pulling this trans out. Honestly, just trying to get it out of here. And we're going to need to get another trans. I'm probably going to go back to a stock one. Because honestly, it's probably better if I mess the trans up than tearing other stuff up around it. Alright, well, first things first, we're going to pull this shifter out. Because you got to pull it out anyways just to pull the trans down. And then after that, we're going to jack the car up and cut this exhaust off. When pulling a transmission, you have certain things you have to disconnect. Depending on how your exhaust runs, you have to drop your exhaust. You have to disconnect the drive shaft from the rear end and the transmission. But be careful when you pull it out. The drive shaft seals the hole in the back of the transmission where it spins. But if you take that out, it's going to leak transmission fluid, especially when you tilt the transmission down to pull it out. You got to take out a trans mount, and then you got to unbolt from the block. And then I suggest putting the jack under the car when doing this. It's so much easier. Sometimes I use two, but I think I'm just going to use one this time since we got a really big one. So, yeah. So, we're going to start up here. So, I've already taken some of my stuff off, and you have these plastic pieces in your boot. This, once you screw the shifter off, this should come just up. Some of them might be bolted to this pan right here, maybe. But mine wasn't, so mine just came right off. Took the shifter off. Pop this off. You just disconnect your cigarette lighter and the ground piece that goes to it. And you stick the wires, toss them to the side. And then there's kind of like a second boot between the transmission and the actual transmission housing. And so I can drown out noise. This one has like 4 bolts. Looks like 8 millimeters? Yeah, it looks like 8 millimeters. I only have 2 of mine because I lost 2 of my other ones by dropping them down in here. Now we're going to pull this out real quick. Alright, so now we got to jack the car up and put it on jack stands. We got to unbolt the exhaust, drop the exhaust, and take the trans mount off and unbolt the transmission. And take the drive shaft off also before we do all that. This should be a piece of cake. Look at this monster truck, bro. Oh my god. So it turns out you can't jack this car from the front. There's a little cross member piece right there. Alright, now so we gotta take these bolts out of the headers. These ones you don't have to go on both sides because the way they made these ones, the clamp on the other side has like a nut that's welded into it or something. So we just gotta screw these ones off. They're like 18s, I believe. Oh shoot, all my stuff disappeared. I had everything right here. Did it roll away? I didn't even move it. It was right here. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Dang.
I should have looked.
Oops.
Oh, you broke it?
It broke the extension, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That's why I used the freaking impact last time. Yeah. Mike butter. Oh. I didn't think about this. Yeah, okay.
You don't need my help.
I had a wiggle.
That's right, you don't.
Get the cover. like.
Why is it so wet?
That's what she said.
I'm not really sure, my guy.
Bitch is stuck. It's just stuck, bro.
That's because it's stuck in it. I'm gonna say cheese, bro.
It's almost
Just
right there. It's right there.
Nice. Yep. That was a good job.
We got some more, boys. So now I am pulling the draft shaft out, and apparently these things are not tight. Like, all my bolts are loosened, and it's even in like neutral right now, and I can just turn these. Like, that's not good. Oh, there we go. Alright, so a little trick for when you pull the drive shaft out of the transmission, if you don't want to make a mess, get a paint cap, like from the spray can, take tape and wrap around it, and when you go pull the drive shaft out, you might spill a little bit, but just kind of like shove that up on there, kind of squeeze the tape around it, and just take some tape, just leave it like that. It's probably about to be a mess. And nothing came out. Yeah, if you notice how like dragging my stuff everywhere. There we go. Alright, so next we're going to be doing this trans mount. There's a bolt on each side. I'm on both these bolts right here that are connected to the transmission. I'm going to take the jack and jack the trans up so I can take the weight off of this trans mount and pull this thing out. I don't know what's going on, but also my trans mount bolts were loose, so just make sure you guys tighten your shit back. Don't do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Alright, I got the trans mount pulled out. It comes right out. Mine came out very easily, I guess because I've took it out before and some of the bolts were loose. Right now I'm going to pull the clutch out of the clutch fork. You'll just take a pry bar in here like this, and you'll pry the clutch back, and you'll just move this right here to the bigger hole right there, and you just slip it right out. It's a pretty piece of cake.
$18?
What?
We reloaded for $18. Believe it?
Holy wow. Yep. Oh, I don't. Well, now my crowbar is stuck in the the clutch. Oh, there we go. Why is it gonna go that far? See, there we go. Now she's loose. Pretty simple. Now we got the starter left. This one has two bolts, one right here and one on top, which I'm gonna have to run the extension from front up there all the way to the top of that. So this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm probably not gonna record this, dude. I'm just gonna take it off. Well, we got the transmission out. I kind of skipped over a little stuff. There's a bit of a jump there. Really, the only thing you'll have is your starter bolts. You'll have two up top, and maybe like two on this side. There'll be a bolt on this side of the transmission, and then there'll be one on this side. There's a chance y'all might struggle a little bit more because I think this these cars have transmissions in and out of it, so I just got to the point where it's just easy. When you go to take it out, you want to kind of let the bottom hang down and have a jack up here too, and you know, you kind of bounce them in a way, and you just pull it down at an angle, and it should just slip right off. What are you doing over there? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. You having fun there?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I've been doing this for 37 days. Black.
Oh yeah?
Oh, we need to take some pictures of the engine bay.
Okay, we're gonna be cleaning this real quick, and we are gonna paint this black because since the car's gonna go in a dark color, it's just no point in this being red.
I'm gonna put it right.
Alright, we're gonna pull the power steering out, and we're gonna pull these headlights out.
Yep.
So we have all this room to
all
paint.
out of
and
the way.
Get all out of the way.
Yep. Update them on the Miata.
Update on the Miata, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so we raised up the coilovers because this car was sitting so low, it was literally destroying these tires. So we had to raise it up just a little bit, but they're just at the right height where it looks good and it's fun. It looks great.
Clean that. We got the windows all lubed up, so they actually work good now. Now, I just got done cleaning the rust off this, and I'm painting it. This is to block off the fuel,
piece right here.
fuel line, all that, the hoses and the line, the fuel filler neck, as you can see. But yeah, it's gonna come nice. It's gonna take a little practice.
Okay, now we got this entire cross member and everything in black. And honestly, it looks pretty good like this. We painted it black because I think the outside, like the main color of the car is going to be like maybe like a little darker color, so that red would just been obnoxious. And this is going to make the white on the engine stick out a lot.
And the aluminium.
Yeah. Thank you, Devin, for staying out here all night helping me with this.
Get it done. I had to put on a hoodie. It got cold.
Bro, it's cold out here. My hands are red. Definitely like the front end a little bit better with the black.
Yeah, the front end definitely looks so much nicer. You know what I love about paint? When you paint it, it's clean.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, we finished this engine bay, and it looks phenomenal. And this was all engine paint. Devin did this, so that's all on him. It's way better than the red because this car is going to go in a dark color, I'm guessing. Because I like red, but I want to see some kind of unique color on here.
Some kind of contrast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, after Devin finishes hooking that up, we're going to push that car all the way to the bay over there. Yeah.
Everybody looks money. So I'm taking over right quick. So we just cleaned the car out. We cleaned all the crap out. We took these panels out. We took all these panels out. As you can see, it looks like crap. You know, Subway, hot and ready, baby. So we got the rest of the car to, you know, clean out and whatever else. I started cleaning up these rails right here. But anyway, yeah, it's a process. This thing is ugly. I got a pile of dump. But we're doing a gut from front chairs all the way back. She's gutting. All this is gonna go black, so it's gonna look really nice. There's Dill Bobby. Yeah, so we'll get back to you. is Dylan? There he is. What are you doing in there? Oh. Okay, well that hit some shit. That probably busted a window.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Okay guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. We still got a whole lot more to go on this car, but right now it's just been real rainy and kind of moist outside. So I haven't been able to finish the painting on the inside of the car, but I will get back to that as soon as possible. Practically just redoing this whole car, and honestly I will probably be done sooner than I think. Maybe I will have more on the Mustang. The Mustang might be back up sooner than I thought. We're just gonna drift the V6 that's in it. We're just gonna drift that car until the motor gives out, and then we're gonna do something a little better, probably the 5.3 LS swap, because honestly something better than that in the drift car. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. We got a lot done on this car. We definitely made some progress. I'm so excited to get some more of it done. So see y'all guys in the next video.